long have you idiots lived next door to me?
I like blue.
You know, I have put up with a lot. But this is the tipping point. Which one of you morons hung the effigy of me in my front yard?
Wow. Well, I'll give you a guess. Oh, speak of the devil. Yeah, Dan, hey, look. Mr. Triona's here, and he's pretty upset.
Oh, I completely forgot about the hamster. Just tell him, don't worry. The dye will wash out in about 6 weeks, but it'll be totally worth it. And besides, it's your fault you never let me have my own hamster.
Wait, what now?
Oh, hey, Jennifer she took me down to Radio Shack, and she got me out of that whole being inside the television thing. It's pretty sweet. So we'll be over there in a bit, and I saw that there's a new short going to be on Channel 62.
And we aren't there. Bummer.
But that's okay, because we can follow along with the Channel 62 app.
I would rather watch Machine Gun Kelly's Las Vegas residency in its entirety. Like, the entire thing. The whole collection of performances.
Like there's a thing called the Las Vegas residency.
My hamster?
No, Dan, I don't think that...
I can't believe you thought hanging a dummy of Mr. Triona in his yard was funny.
Funny? I wasn't trying to be funny. I was hanging him in effigy.
I was hung in effigy once. No, wait. That was Richard Pryor. And he wasn't hung, he was set on fire. Which I just realized rhymes.
Oh, good. The movie's coming on.
This music is a little calming for what's about to be a domestic violence situation.
Ooh, Elton John. I'm a big fan.
Hello, children! This elevator music is special, like Lonely Ice Cream Man special.
Clark Kent after the sex change.
Ah, yes, Italian horror cinema. I know it well.
Second edition. They felt the need to point that out.
Wait, was the first version not good enough?
In the first edition, the puppet takes control of the studio, and about now, Mom's about to die.
Holy!
Oh! I need another child soul!
Did you see how far he threw me?
For my first trick, you get to learn what it's like to die!
He got me today, but it's not surprising. He doesn't seem to care about anything.
Pretty sure he cares about his continued existence. But sure, you get back to justifying your future crimes.
Thank his parents when they gave me to him.
In the void.
I guess I'll have to help him really see all that his parents do.
This reminds me of the ghost from Christmas Past.
Abracadabra.
From hell.
They won't see you. You'll be invisible.
It's what happens when Mr. Rogers' puppets escape from the land of make-believe.
Well, at least the kid is a fan of Blackhawks.
Wait, is he a Force ghost?
Hi, Mom. Hey, are we having eggs?
He's putting in so little effort. He'd be perfect for Play It Again Sam's on a Tuesday afternoon.
Well, time to sweep up the rest of my crushed dreams.
This short should be called What's Going On?
Hey, Mom, what's wrong?
Don't do that.
You're invisible, Jimmy.
Can you give me some acting lessons, Jimmy?
Don't do that.
I did, Jimmy. Me, down here.
I've taken your soul,
Invisible?
Jimmy.
Wow, but I don't want to be invisible. Hey, Mom.
She can't see you or hear you. I made you invisible so you can discover something.
You'll discover that
What?
even after you
That's for
die,
you to
you'd
find
still have
out.
that horrible
When
bowl
you've
cut.
learned it, you'll be visible again.
You're in my hell,
God.
Jimmy.
I'll give you a hint. You can find out by watching your mom and dad.
And now for Jimmy's worst nightmare.
I want to talk to you. Just watch your mom and dad.
I think we should talk about PTSD because she's making the bed after the kid died.
I think we should talk about PTSD because we're suddenly in the 1960s.
Woo woo, she looks just like Buddy Holly.
The monster mask on the wall is wonderful.
First, he watched his mother and began to see all the things she does for the family.
All of the useless things she does for the family.
She doesn't care that Jimmy died?
Time to meet Sonny Bono.
Oddly enough, this was filmed in 1993.
This is like the time I pretended my friend Jerry died, but it's real this time.
He never really noticed that before.
Yeah, you'd better be taking notes, kid.
Absentee fathers, here, now, and forever.
This is gonna end in Jimmy seeing his parents have sex, isn't it?
Channel 62 wouldn't do that to us.
This reminds me of that Christmas special where it was just a woman ironing pants for 12 minutes.
Who put a Funyun in the goldfish bowl? I did.
Hold up, is that one single solitary batch of cookies? I guess I shouldn't be surprised that this is the same monster who brought a nightmare puppet for their kid.
I love how the kid is invisible, but he just uses that power just to watch his mom do laundry.
I love how the dad gets more comical
music.
Jimmy could see that his dad also did a lot of things around the house, for Jimmy and for the family.
I expected that chandelier to fall and keep going up and down for some reason.
And we still have no idea our child is missing.
When I woke up this morning, I had no idea I would see fat Kevin Spacey washing the inside of a fish tank.
Well, time to cut the neighbor's brakes.
Director just said, make it look like you're doing something to the car.
Well, I guess it's time to drink beer and smoke cigarettes.
Then Jimmy remembered that besides all the things Dad does at home for the family, he also has a job.
Dad made $50 today, which he gives to his mistress.
At work, he earns money so the family can buy food and clothes and all the other things the family needs.
That's like $3 million in today's money.
Then Jimmy remembered that many of his friends have mothers who also work at a job during the day.
But they're not white.
Here's your shirt. I sewed a button on it.
Which one of us is the dad?
Thank you, hon. Thank you for putting up the shelves. Lunch will be ready pretty soon.
These two are adorable.
I'll be down in a minute.
For the first time, Jimmy was really seeing how many things his mom and dad do to help the family.
Dad is making his own coffin.
But how could he show his parents how he appreciated them? What could he do?
I told you to take notes, kid.
I don't know how to use a broom, the motion picture.
You can't flush me. I float.
It's good to know that sucking at sweeping is a family trait.
It takes all day to get rid of so much evidence.
Bye-bye, Grandma. My plan is complete, Jimmy. Everyone has died!
Hi, Jimmy. Lunch is ready. Will you call your dad, please?
He just appeared from nowhere in the middle of the kitchen. They're just like, oh, that's fine.
Sure, Mom, just a second.
Was that Gumby?
I think Jimmy's soul became Gumby. My grandma killed Dracula.
A young Danny Elfman decides on his career choice.
Hey, I'm visible again. Mom can hear me. I must have learned something.
Wait, is he
What'd
the
you
puppet?
learn, Jimmy?
Well, I just watched Mom and Dad, and I saw that they do a lot of things. They make my meals, and take care of me, and fix things for me, and help me. They're nice.
Let's face it, they love the dog more than you, Jimmy.
Actually, the dad dotes on the fish more than Jimmy.
True.
And I thought our generation's attention spans were bad. Let's recap what we just watched.
They're just checking to see if we're all on the same page.
That's
Yes.
right.
Burn the doll.
But
That's the
not
page I'm
why
on.
I made you visible again.
But
You learned something better, Jimmy.
3 times 5
I
is
did?
16,
Remember
Jimmy!
when you didn't bother your dad when he was busy?
My life is so boring. Look what I did today.
Or when you swept up the sawdust? That's when you showed that you really appreciated your mom and dad.
Just wait until I'm a
That's
real
when
boy.
you really learned.
thanks.
And as a reward, they let the kid use his
Your
own voice
parents
this once.
like to know you appreciate them.
Your dad was obsessed with that fish tank, Jimmy.
You can probably think of some other ways to let your parents know you do.
Jimmy?
Okay, Mom, coming.
Set fire to the bedroom, Jimmy.
Dad, lunch is ready.
Okay, Jim. I'll be up in a minute.
Thanks for the puppet.
What puppet? Oh my god, where'd you get that, Jimmy?
Trees died to make me. Good night, Jimmy.
Or is it?
It is. Don't even freaking say that.
What did happen to the first edition?
It was moved to the coronet vault.
What could possibly be in the coronet vault? Wait, don't answer that.
Think Poltergeist wasn't scary enough? Try Coronet. Oh man, you should have seen it. We were just inside Chuck E. Cheese, and everyone was screaming, "Burn it with fire! Burn it with fire!" while we were watching that short.
In full disclosure, I don't think they even noticed the short.
So I had no choice. I had to hang him in effigy.
I hate to say it, but that actually makes sense. Hey guys, what's been going on around here?
I made an airplane out of my mind and then flew it to Kamayanis Podolsky Castle.
Same old, same old.
Yeah, pretty much.
You owe me a new hamster!
I'm gonna click on this and watch the most racist video known to man.
Wait, what?
I feel like the comments are better without watching the movie, actually.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, clearly that was like a Nixon administration product right there. Like,
holy
f***!
I don't know, it makes no sense to me. We don't need to see Jeff.
Yes, Jeff.
Time to die. Who put a Funyun in the goldfish bowl? I did! Staring contests are kind of my thing. Time to meet Sonny Bono! My grandma killed Dracula.
Ha 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 ha!